reproduction is vital to the survival of species. In sexual reproduction, the male and female gametes come together to form the offspring, which receives features from both parents. Where sexual reproduction is not possible, some species of single-cell organisms, plants, and fungi have evolved asexual methods of reproduction. Asexual reproduction involves a single parent and results in an offspring that is identical to the parent. Because asexual reproduction does not involve fertilization or the production of seeds, it is much faster and requires less energy, and so ensures the survival of the species even when conditions are harsh. Asexual reproduction in plants may occur either by vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, or spore formation. Here, we will cover budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. Budding is a type of asexual reproduction that takes place in organisms such as single-celled yeasts. A small bulb-like projection called a bud is formed in the parent organism. The nucleus of the yeast divides into two parts, and one part of it is taken by the bud, creating a fully grown individual organism. This new organism may either become detached from the parent organism or remain attached and form a chain of yeasts. This is how a large number of yeast cells are produced in a short time. Reproduction by fragmentation is commonly observed in a type of algae or pond scum known as Spirogyra. Under magnification, its cylindrical cells can be seen joined end-to-end in long filaments. In this form of reproduction, the filaments fragment, and their component cells are split to form new cells. As the process of fragmentation continues, the algae spread quickly over a large area. Fungi such as molds and plants such as moss and ferns reproduce through spore formation. One of the most common types of molds is bread mold. It becomes visible to the eye only when large colonies of mold are formed, which can sometimes take only a day or two. But how does a piece of bread get moldy? When the humidity and temperatures are right, mold forms a network or mesh-like structure on the surface of the bread, made up of tube-like hypha, head called a sporangium, which contains spores. When spores are released into the air, they float around until they find a suitable surface, such as bread or food, to land on. They then germinate and develop into new plants. If conditions are not favorable, mold spores may cling to clothing or fur and survive extreme temperatures.